What if the most disturbing thing about a video wasn't what happened inside it, but what investigators found after? Every single encounter in this video was captured on camera, documented, real, but in each case, the footage was only the beginning. The deeper people looked, the worse it got. These are 5 encounters that became darker the more people investigated. Case 5. The abandoned building encounter. Urban explorers entered a decommissioned textile factory on the outskirts of the city. It had been empty for over a decade or so, they believed. On the 3rd floor, they found signs of habitation. Not old, recent. A mattress, carefully positioned away from broken windows. Empty food containers, the expiration dates still valid. A small battery-powered lantern, still warm to the touch. Someone was living there, and that someone had been there recently. They began filming the room when one of them noticed a doorway bricked up from the inside. From the inside, the bricks were newer than the surrounding wall, and from behind it, faintly, a sound. They left before they could identify it. The footage cuts off as they ran. But what investigators found when they later entered the building with authorities was never publicly disclosed in full. Only one detail was confirmed. The bricked doorway had been reinforced from the outside as well. Case 4. The object under the dumpster. They thought they were filming a casual scavenging trip. It had been done 100 times before. Load up, film it, post it. But at the 4-minute mark of the recording, one of them notices movement beneath a pile of black garbage bags pressed against the base of the dumpster. Something's under there. He laughs. His friend kicks the bags lightly. The movement stops. Then slowly the bags shift from below. Not from the kick, from beneath. What emerges causes all 3 of them to scatter immediately. The camera drops. The audio captures shouting, running, a door slamming somewhere distant. The recording continues for another 90 seconds pointed at the sky. Whatever emerged is never clearly visible in the frame. Frame-by-frame analysis has produced 2 competing explanations. The first is mundane. The second, if true, raises questions that nobody in that alley has publicly answered. Case 3. The figure in the hallway. For the first 4 minutes and 30 seconds of this recording, absolutely nothing happens. The hallway is empty. The lights hum. The timestamp ticks forward in the corner. Then, at the far end of the corridor, approximately 40 meters from the camera, a figure appears. It does not walk into frame. It does not emerge from a doorway. It is simply there. Security teams reviewed every entrance to that corridor. Key cards were required at both ends. The access log for that 2-hour window showed exactly 0 entries. No door opened. No alarm triggered. The figure stands for 11 seconds. Then it is gone. Not walking away, not turning, simply no longer present in the following frame. The facility's management has never issued a statement. The clip has been viewed over 40 million times. It remains unexplained. Case 2. The midnight ritual. The family woke up to find their garden had been rearranged overnight. Flowers placed in deliberate rows along the walkway. Candles unlit, positioned at measured intervals on the patio wall. 3 containers of food left near the back door, and drawn on the paving stones in white chalk symbols. Clean, careful, and repeated. The security footage captured a figure entering through the rear gate at 2:51 a.m. and exiting at 3:38 a.m. 47 minutes. The figure moved slowly, deliberately, and appeared to know the layout of the garden already. The camera angle never captured the face, not once. What disturbed investigators most was not the ritual itself, but the symbols. A cultural anthropologist brought in to review the footage identified the patterns as associated with a specific belief system practiced in the region, one used not to harm, but to mark. To mark what or for whom has never been determined. The family relocated within the month. Case 1. The camera that recorded too much on the surface. The video is completely ordinary. A woman, a living room, conversation room. It was uploaded to a family sharing platform and sat there unnoticed for over 2 years, until someone in an online forum pointed something out. In the background, visible for approximately 4 seconds, a reflection in the hallway mirror shows a second person, standing completely still, watching. The woman in the video has stated publicly that she was alone in the house when she filmed it. Investigators who reviewed the original uncompressed file have offered 3 theories. The first involves a reflection artifact, a technical glitch produced by the camera's image processing. The second suggests the presence of another person who entered without the woman's knowledge. The third, and the one that has attracted the most attention, relates to the timestamp embedded in the original file's metadata. The video was apparently recorded 4 days before the camera that filmed it had been purchased. No one has been able to account for the discrepancy. The case remains open, and if you ever find yourself reviewing footage from last night, pay attention to the backgrounds.